Hey everybody, it's Jason with Parallel Reality coming back with you today with an article from Outkick dated May 12th, and you're going to get a laugh right out of this one. It says Jen Psaki's new MSNBC show already lost half of Rachel Maddow's audience. Oh well, womp womp. Or play the good old Nelson Muntz from The Simpsons. Ha ha, right there. It says Jen Psaki debuted a new 9 p.m. primetime show on MSNBC last Tuesday, following Rachel Maddow's return to her cushy Mondays only schedule, which is getting paid I think $25 million to do one show a week. That's a heck of a schedule, huh? It says the briefing with Jen Psaki averaged 1.1 million viewers in its first week on air. For context, Maddow averaged 1.98 million viewers during the first quarter of 2025 and 2.1 million in March. The sudden 50% drop is consistent with how Alex Wagner fared in the time slot since 2022, when Maddow first scaled back her role from daily to weekly. MSNBC canceled Wagner's program earlier this year. While it's just a week, the early returns are concerning. The debut episode of Psaki's show drew 139,000 viewers in the key demographic of people aged 25 to 54, but dropped to just 65,000 the day after. Ouch. Geez, after only one day. Damn. It says, but concern has almost nothing to do with Psaki. She's not the problem. MSNBC's brand is the problem. It says, for years, the difference in viewership between Maddow and anyone else at MSNBC has been around 1 million viewers. Such a drop-off from one specific host is unheard of in television today. To say what you will about Maddow's politics and propaganda, but no one is more valuable to their respective television network than she is. Fox News has bigger stars, but has several of them: Jesse Waters, Sean Hannity, Greg Gutfeld, Will Cain, and Laura Ingraham. While Stephen A. Smith is important to ESPN, its business model is dependent on live games. As for CNN, when you don't have any stars, no one is all that valuable. At MSNBC, it's Rachel Maddow and everybody else. Hence, she's convinced MSNBC to pay her, as I said, $25 million a year to work just once a week. She's worth it. Don't you wish? I'm sure you wish that you could get paid $25 million to work once a week. But that doesn't solve MSNBC's dilemma. You can't run a 24/7 television network with only one highly rated hour a week. And that dilemma raises questions about the future of the entire channel, especially as parent company NBC Universal plans to spin off its cable assets such as MSNBC. So there's also a question about the demand for a cable news network like MSNBC in this convoluted media climate. As broadcast networks like ABC, NBC, and CBS shift further to the left, there is less of a need for MSNBC or CNN. Those networks are no longer all that unique if shows like The View, Good Morning America, Today, and even 60 Minutes push the same talking points, and of course they do. And they're all on those same networks, ABC, NBC, and CBS. So, of course, it's just, they're just telling them what to say. Because, moreover, the agenda is exhausting. Unless you suffer from a severe case of TDS, like Jimmy Kimmel, how much unjust racial hysteria and Trump is a Nancy talk can you take? As MSNBC rarely offers anything original or thought-provoking. It's the same content, buzzwords, and talking points day after day after day. MTV realized in 2015 that showing music videos for 8 hours a day was no longer a feasible business. Running an entire network built around liberal political talk at 2025 might not be either. As much as we'd like to blame the little red liar, it's not her fault. Jen Psaki is no different from the other commentators already struggling on MSNBC. And that's just too bad. We'll just leave it there. But can't say I'm sorry for a little commie Jen and, the fact that she just lies about everything, and she's on the perfect network for that. So what do you think about this? Do you feel sorry for her at all? Let me know in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.